My name is Ether Dixon. I have been being trafficked since I have been about 16, 17 into the same family / person. During a minor, it happened by a lot of drugging for sex and then being taken across state lines without any of my parental figures knowing, so that the person I was later married off to as a minor unconsensually could take charge of me without telling me until after. I was trapped in a cycle of abuse until I ended up moving down with this person in 2023 down to Austin. Before this happened, she started sex trafficking me again to people. After moving together, she had access to a large portion of my finances and would not let me have it. I was then also at the same time being locked in a house and unable to leave. I was being locked in my home and unable to leave while this trafficker would either hold me down by wrapping themselves around me, setting on me, putting themselves between me and the door and shoving me if I tried to leave. So they could scream at me for hours on end with no end. And going across days. I would go to sleep, I would spend hours trying to get this person to calm down so that we could go to sleep, and we would sleep for 6 hours and then wake up, and then the first fucking thing on their mind would be doing the exact same episode again. If I was able to leave or I had to defend myself from the person getting violent, they would call the cops on me. There is video evidence I have been trying to fucking submit to court, but my state lawyer was shit, and I'm working on getting a new one. This person has deleted police evidence, has kept me from all of my belongings for over a year, and then sent back 2/3 of it, mostly covered in fucking gluten that I'm allergic to. After being strangled to the point that I passed out, and I was arrested afterwards because the person fucking lied again, they then forced me to be institutionalized, telling me the only way I would ever be allowed to go home was getting on drugs. They tried taking me to an ER multiple times. The ER would not commit me because I was mentally sane until this trafficker got on my phone and deleted the video police evidence of them hurting me, leading up to them strangling me. I had 4 videos, and 2 still exist because I sent them to her mom when it happened, and the trafficker didn't know to delete it from the message. They deleted it from my gallery and the recently deleted. This was why they were drugging me and while they had a camera unconsensually in my room. After I was put on drugs, I was then told the only way I was allowed to go back to my home in Austin was if I started my fucking period, and I had a period like everyone else in the fucking house did. I'm not joking. 1, I'm intersex, and I have a lot of fucking problems, and that's largely why I don't have one to begin with. This trafficker had claimed that they talked to, they moved in a second coke addict to my art room the night that she strangled me, and she sold my bed to this person. I have a very high hypothesis that because of how this person was treating prescribed ADHD medicine, stimulants, along with how they did everything else, that this person became a coke addict. Everyone that they were working with regularly did coke and was open about it. Both people that got moved into my home were regular coke users and were honest about it. After them being moved in, I was pressured to be out of the house more and more and more. I was told certain hours of the day that I needed to be out. And if I wasn't, there would be an episode where I was locked in somewhere being screamed at for hours on end while I had a PTSD attack begging it to stop. I stayed so long because I am neurodivergent, and I truly believed that these people were my family. I thought, I still do, to largely more than my biological family, consider these people my family more so than them, and they are fucking evil. I was a 16-year-old being heavily fucking abused in my bio family, getting transferred over to a near equally family that has put me through fucking hell. Because they won't acknowledge their fucking mental illnesses. It does not matter how much you love someone. If they do not first love themselves, they will not have the capacity to love you. If they are actively hurting themselves, they are going to hurt you. I'm going to pretend all of this happened for a reason because I am now going to spend the rest of my life trying to fucking ensure there are resources in rural areas that I'm fucking from so no one has to live through what I lived through. So when I was a fucking 17-year-old thinking that, hey, this feels like I'm starting to be trafficked, I can go in and fucking ask someone. This is pitiful. I don't get the fucking mental illness where I just get to turn off my fucking emotions to people that I lived with. I lived with these people. I started living with them when I was fucking 16. I want them to leave me alone and to get fucking mental help. I also do not believe these people are not a danger to me. They are actively lying. They have sent me fucking poison to my home after keeping me from all of my belongings after I got strangled by someone. I wanted to stop being screamed at and I got strangled for it. To the point I passed out over my phone because I started recording my face. I have tried to take this to court multiple times to it being like, oh, we don't need to, and now there's 4 new fucking lies against me. I will spend the rest of my life ensuring that both fucking Texas and Oklahoma are held fucking accountable for this, because this is bullshit. I have wanted one thing since June of 2024, and that is to be fucking safe. I'm gonna email Greg Abbott again, and then I'm gonna fucking get on lawyers, and I can't, like, I'm so fucking afraid to get lawyers because I do not want to hurt these people. They have done very, very dangerous and illegal things, and I know that, like, I'm going to irreparably change their life, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do what they fucking have done to me, even though that mine is fucking based in reality. I am not going to continue to let myself be a scapegoat to a family that is still dangerous to me and a massive fucking danger to others. I was told about people while me and the trafficker were split up, and those were all fucking abusive too. You cannot let someone live with you and then get too overwhelmed and make them fucking move out on a dime. If someone's house, like residence, place of fucking residence is your house, you cannot get overwhelmed and just fucking throw them out because you think you're entitled to that. And that's not even the worst one. That is not the worst one. I was not told about the worst one. That being said, if you are from the DFW, specifically Hearst area, and you were harmed by the persons shown in my other clips, abusing me, please make a fucking police report or try to contact anyone. Please. I do not deserve this. My medical team and I are trying to figure out how much of my disability is correlated to me having 220 fucking pounds on my chest while I'm already disabled. We're trying to figure out why I can't fucking walk as a 22, 23-year-old because of, like, my life is court. Like, my life is court and being disabled. And I literally want this fucking person away from me. I just want this person gone. I do not want to ever have to interact and be fucking afraid of being locked in a room with this person again. That is my goal. That is what I want. That is what I want out of trying to seek fucking justice for me at all. I don't want to be around this person anymore. I don't want this person to have fucking daily goddamn control over my life anymore.